Pokemon Winds and Waves has been getting a bunch of brand new leaks, news, and rumors recently, and we were just sent something that is very interesting that could suggest and give us an idea as to some of the new regional forms within the game. And now, as always, this is a 4chan post, so we always like to make it known that some of these 4chan posts in the past have become real and were legit leaks, and that some of them, were just kind of fishy. So it's definitely not the best place to get your information from, but some of these things we've actually heard before, so we both thought it was worth taking a look at. And of course, as always, I would greatly appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. I reach my goal of 45,000 subscribers. Let's just hop right into it. So the first one says Onyx new evolution. Now we have heard from another source about some sort of new Onyx regional variant or form, and this would be a really cool Pokemon to be getting a new form of in this game because it's one of the goats. And ironically enough, because of the leak that I was just talking about, the goat Cardinal has actually created a Fakemon of a new Onyx form, and I think this is insane because it looks like a snake. And of course, this would be a perfect Pokemon to be in this underground lava tunnel volcano thing. I would absolutely love to see this because I think it makes Onyx look so much more menacing, and the little hints with like the fiery lava and that dark black stone, it's just a perfect combination in my opinion.
Yeah, bro, I think this one right here is very sick. I love how it looks like a cobra because the region of this game is meant to be inspired by Southeast Asia. So like Indonesia, Malaysia, that kind of area. And they do have snakes like that over there. So making Onyx one of those snakes, as well as giving him these glowing lava type of design elements, fire, bro. All I can say, quite literally.
And there's not a ton of other Onyx forms out there, but there was another rock and a fire type that has like the same kind of style. Now this one is definitely more reminiscent of the original Onyx design, just with a lot of extra spikes and of course the little flames coming out, which I still think looks so mean and menacing. Between these two, I don't know which one I would pick because they're both so cool in their own unique way.
Yeah, just like the last one, I love how it looks like he's quite literally on fire and he's got the lava element going on. There isn't too much I can say, but a fire type Onyx would be sick.
The next one on this list says Spearow line. So specifically take a look at the line convergent forms based on a swordfish. So now I obviously couldn't find anything specifically about a swordfish Spearow online, and our Fakemon creation skills do not go that far yet, but we did see these online that we thought were some awesome designs. So we got Spearow and Fearow here that give it a crazy cool black and red color combination that I think adds a really cool design, kind of like giving it a gothic look almost. I'm a big fan of this, and honestly I think Spearow is one of those Pokemon personally where I've seen it so many times that I would love a new version of it just to look at something different.
These guys look like red Zapdos, all I can say. I like how they almost look like a cardinal in a way because cardinals are pretty sick bird animals. So yeah, bro, I like it.
I thought bro said red Zapdos is all he could say.
Red Zapdos, all I can say.
Now this one is awesome. It gives me like Murkrow vibes. Definitely reminds me of like a Scarecrow, almost like Darkrai element with this hat. But dude, this looks insane because it is such a complete 180 difference from regular Spearow that I think a lot of people would like this. And ghost types, in my opinion, have been going off the charts with popularity recently. And we also have the evolution that, bro, this thing is haunting. I do not even want to look at this. This is just way too scary for me, bro. Dude, Darkrai really took this thing over.
I love the Fearow specifically because, bro, I'm a huge ghost type fan. I'm sure you guys know me. I like the ghost type. So I think for one, the red kind of sinister eye that this guy has is sick. It's also funny how he's carrying a pumpkin. This guy looks like he's gonna be flying around on Halloween. And the flying ghost type.
Next up, we have the Shellder line. Now this is convergent forms based on tropical fruits. Same exact thing with Spearow, bro. We got to keep learning on our Fakemon journey. But this one was pretty close to that. Now this is a Venus Flytrap version of Shellder that I would absolutely love to see. And this is perfectly fitting for this game because it is a tropical based region based in Southeast Asia, and this just goes so hard. Kind of looks like a Demigorgon in a way, but Shellder itself is like, kind of a derpy little guy. And of course he evolves in a Cloyster right here, just looking like a savage beast, bro.
Yeah, these ones right here get an A+ for creativity from me because I never would have thought of this, and it is very close to what the leak is saying. So I think if they did make these somewhat similar to this, maybe somehow incorporated a fruit element to it, that'd be sick.
I just like the idea of the original Pokemon being an underwater Pokemon and this version just being, on the land, just in like the jungle. If we are talking about an underwater version again, giving it like a shark vibe with fins would be so cool because this would just be like a tiny clam Pokemon with his tongue sticking out, dude. I could just totally see this Pokemon swimming around looking so derpy. That's what I love about this design.
I think the scar element over his eye, that's really sick. Kind of reminds me of Zoro or Luffy in One Piece. And then, of course, the shark fins. I mean, that part almost gives me the same type of vibe as Gibble, except for underwater. And I always thought that Gibble should be underwater, so I would like a Pokemon like this for sure, bro.
And then Clamperl. So this is another one of those Pokemon that we have actually heard the exact same thing, or at least similar things, where it's going to be getting some new love in this game. So this is a new evolution line specifically, but ironically enough, this one seems like it's also inspired by Venus Flytrap, and I think this is so cool. But I don't know, man. Why does he look so sad in there? Is he being trapped in here like a prison? I think this would really pop too with the green. I love this so
I
much.
think it'd be cool if they added some kind of a insect or fly looking wing to the Clamperl in the middle specific to kind of make it look more like a fly that's being trapped. Maybe that's why this dude looks so sad. But what do you guys think about that idea? I think that'd be pretty sick.
And then here are the evolutions, of course, the Hunter form and the Abyss form going absolutely crazy. I love how it still has like the base, so maybe like these Pokemon hide in that base and just like pop out and attack other Pokemon. I think it's a really sick design element, to be honest. And now you can see that little guy on top he's angry, bro. He's not playing around anymore.
The one on the left reminds me of a piranha plant.
Mienshao, regional form and regional evolution. I love this Pokemon, and I think the design elements are really endless with this guy. And this design definitely shows it. I love how it also is a water type. You can definitely see like waves within its arms. This Pokemon would be such a cool Pokemon to actually see in person, or I guess I should say in the game. Be kind of scary to see this in person, low key, but it's really cool how the neck has a lifesaver thing right there. I'm assuming that's what that is, like a little floaty.
Yeah, this one's got to be my favorite one of the whole video. I love how the arms kind of look like water vortexes or torpedoes or something like that. And then also even the colors. I think the colors work very well.
And now this taking a whole different twist. So this is Blood Moon Mienshao. Oh my goodness, dude. It would kind of make sense for this region because a lot of water, you know, the moon with the water. So I think this gives pseudo legendary vibes, and I think this would probably be one of my favorites. I just absolutely love the color and how serious it looks. Such a slept on Pokemon in general, in my opinion, but
this is sick. It looks like it would be straight out of like Naruto or Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that. But I love it.
This one definitely gives me Cresselia vibes, just kind of a floating. Now, this looks like it would be a perfect fit for the light type. I still think the light type should be a type, even though I know the controversy behind it, but hey, we won't even get into that this video. But now for new evolution, I couldn't really find much about it, so this is a mega evolution that I thought would just still be fitting as a normal evolution to this Pokemon because it still obviously looks like Mienshao, but just has a ton of added elements that I think I really do love, like the ribbon tail being so much longer, and of course the whiskers, I guess you could say, also just really showing itself out.
It is meant to be a mega evolution, so it doesn't really add too much to it, but I think it adds enough that it could still be an evolution. I think it'd be pretty fitting.
Pangoro with a new evolution potentially. This would kind of makes sense, I feel like, for this region. So once again, this is a mega evolution that I just thought would be fitting as a normal evolution because it just looks like Pangoro, but with some awesome elements with the blue, just more like spikes to it. I think this is kind of a slept on Pokemon. I totally see why people absolutely love this guy and would rock him on a team, but I love the color combination on this, and his fist having like the spikes, his claws being more like sharp claws. So dope.
Yeah, bro, I feel like Pangoro is definitely a Pokemon that's had to grow on me over the years. I wasn't a huge fan of it back in X and Y, but now that time has passed and I've had some time to, you know, really take in coolness of this Pokemon, I have become a fan, and I think it's cool how he's got the bamboo kind of baton, I guess you could say. Like, that thing is a weapon. He's also got a piece of bamboo in his mouth, kind of graduating from the current design.
This one has got to be my favorite. I love the Pancham and the Pangoro. Dude, oh my gosh, the fire type is just so cool for this Pokemon right here. Because he's definitely based off of a red panda. I just think that the flaming fist with the bamboo right there, dude, his mohawk kind of looking haircut. Dude, so just peeking every single way, honestly.
No, this one is sick. The Aussie artists always make some really sick and creative designs. I think it's sick how this guy looks like he's hacking a dart, you know what I'm saying? He's also got red panda design, like you said. I think that goes very well with the fire type, adding the kind of red panda looking tail to him as well. Just top tier design right here. I'd give this a 10 out of 10 easily.
And then Delmise question mark. Delmise is such an awesome Pokemon, and I really do hope we see something new. So for this one, we just wanted to ask you if you guys think it's a new evolution or regional form, and let us know your theories of what it could look like. And once again, guys, we are not claiming that any of this is 100% happening because it is from a 4chan post. But just like you can say, historically with Pokemon, there have been many 4chan posts that have come out to become real. And this one is just so fun, and we just love theorizing. That's just the best part about this entire hype leak season.
And guys, me and Fundoris are also running up a giveaway in our Discord server for two $20 eShop gift cards. So if you guys want a chance to win, man, all you guys have to do is join up the Discord. It is 100% free to enter, free to join. We just want to give back to you guys, man.
Make sure to check out Jay's art in the description down down below. If you guys are around watching this far in the video, comment down below your favorite idea in today's video. See you in the next one. Peace.